What's going on? Hope you're having an awesome day. This is Mike Kneuer, aka What Mike Eats. Thanks for riding along with me today. And today I want to talk to you about protein bars and how someone who loves protein, such as myself, can't stand protein bars. Protein bars, by and large, are highly processed garbage. If you were to take a look and break open any protein bar, you're not going to be able to identify probably a single ingredient. It's all just a paste of just muck, just put together, put in a wrapper, most of the time loaded with a lot of chemicals or sugar, and sold to you. And you happily eat it thinking you're being healthy. Please don't do this. Most protein bars are crap. Now, I'm not going to get into name brands or what companies are good, what companies are bad, but I will talk about some specific ingredients. So, if you're looking at the back of the protein bar and you see sucralose, acesulfame potassium, hydrolyzed anything, maltitol, xylitol, most things that end in TOL are sugar alcohols. You want to stay away from those. Also, a lot of these ones will have artificial colors. If you see like FD red or blue 40 or any of that nonsense, that's petroleum-based coloring. You don't want to eat that either. Try to get most of your protein from real foods. The protein bars out there, just like the whole supplement industry, not really that good for you. People spend a lot of money on them. It's not doing you all that good at best and could be potentially harming you at worst, depending on what those ingredients are. So a good rule of thumb is to take a look at the back of any type of box, whether it's any type of food you're eating or a protein bar or anything, and the fewer ingredients there are, the better off you're going to be. The closer that is to being real food. Like, for example, an apple. No ingredient list on there. A steak. No need for an ingredient list. It is what it is. It's steak. It's an apple. So the fewer ingredients, the better. And also, if you feel like you need to call up your high school chemistry teacher to ask him how to pronounce a certain ingredient, you should probably stay away from that too. There's so many different things made in laboratories these days and different chemicals that's put into our food that is allowed to be put there before it's proven to be safe. See, the way the FDA works is in order to put something out, you don't have to prove it's safe. But if it gets proven unsafe, then they pull it off. But by that point, people are already getting hurt by this product. So stay away. Stick to real food. I don't mind protein powder as much if it's a good quality, because there's going to be less ingredients typically in a protein powder than there would be in a bar. But also watch for the same things when you're looking at your powders. Watch for the artificial sweeteners. Watch for any type of soy getting snuck in there. A lot of times a protein bar is either going to be whey protein or it's going to be soy protein. So I can't do whey because it doesn't agree with me very well, and most people shouldn't do dairy anyway. And soy is no bueno either. That, like my Spanish there, I'm learning. I'm doing a little Rosetta Stone. I got a trip to Colombia coming up with my buddies, so I learned soy, but really means I am, not the bean. But yeah, most of the soybeans are genetically modified, sprayed heavily with Roundup, and got a lot of toxins and chemicals on there, so you don't want to eat that either. So if you're going to go the vegan route, best bet's going to be looking for like a pea and rice protein blend. And if you don't want to go the vegan route, they have some egg proteins out there now that are pretty good. There's a beef protein or two out there now that are pretty good as well. Yeah, so stick to those. Do as little bars as you can. Now, the time that I will have a bar is if it's like I'm on a road trip, it's just basically rest stops and fast food. If that's the case, I'll do a bar before I'll do a McDonald's or a Wendy's or something like that. Even McDonald's salads are horrible for you. Worse ingredients than in any protein bar I've ever seen. So, there are times when a bar will come in handy, like when you're traveling, but by and large, stick to real food, eat healthy, lift heavy, and smile.